All right, y'all. It's time for me to talk again. I'm gonna hit this airway again. I didn't really have anything to talk about lately, but I think I need to talk about. Let's see, hmm, making moves. You know what I'm saying? Making moves without the industry. Making moves. I'm trying to think. See, for a long time, I always wanted to be a celebrity. Back when I was like in my 20s, I always wanted to be a producer, all right? Didn't know how to get there, but now I see everybody moving and grooving, and I'm wondering, why am I missing the buck everywhere, okay? I started out as a drummer, as a youngster. Played for many churches, I did many things, and I started working on a documentary some years ago, but never completed it. And I'll probably get back to it when I get time. Now, life has been real slow here in North Carolina for me, but I'm going to get back on it and start doing what I got to do. Because I felt for a time, New York don't love their babies, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to get out of there. You know, New York don't love their babies, y'all. They'll give everyone else a chance from over here, over there, this country, that country, this city, but they don't love their own. I was there my whole life, okay? Nothing materialized, okay? So now I had to reroute things and think about what I'm doing. So started out as a drummer, went to school for communications media arts, started working for one of the record labels as an intern, and thought that would really catapult me to the next level, which it didn't. So, and it's not no strike against them. It's just at the time I wasn't what they were looking for. I got it. I get that. So nothing against, I learned a lot by working in the music industry, but now, you know what I'm saying, I'm back to playing the drums again, here and there, but, you know, I'm here, playing the drums again. And now I'm writing books as an addition, so I've always written, I've always wrote, like 2010, I wrote my whole entire biography, and so that's, I'm shelling out bits and pieces. I think, like the woman said to me, I have about 4 books in the first paragraph of my autobiography. So, it's been years of breaking it out, but I say, you know what, let me just do the poetry books. That will be quicker, faster. I need a team. Okay, one thing about successful people and people that make it real big is that they have a team. Team. And I see nowadays people don't want to play as a team. They want to shine. And so I said, if everyone shines, that would be everyone's fall and decline. And I meant that because all these people that want to work independently of one another, none of them are millionaires right now. None of them are even in the hundreds of thousands. So what does that tell you? We need to form a team and stop trying to do things on our own because it doesn't work. Okay? When I left college in I'm not going to say the year, but when I graduated from college in the Bronx, New York, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I need a team. I started a production company, but just didn't know where to go. Why? Because no one mentors females like they do men. Okay? No one mentors young women like they do young men. So women, I'm speaking to you right now. We need to start mentorship. We need to start mentoring the younger generation of girls that's coming behind us and teaching them that you have to get places on your own merit. That means you guys are gonna have to have your own island, unless things change for the better. You're gonna have to have your own island and learn to do things on your own and demand the same things that males are getting. Because as you can see, the top of the chain is always men. Okay? Why aren't there more women, females? Why is it that I'm not a billionaire right now with the knowledge and the skills and the talent that I have? You gotta think about that. There's no reason why I cannot be a billionaire right now. No reason why I shouldn't have been a billionaire back then. It's going to be harder now that I'm older, but back then, I think people will listen to you more when you're younger. Okay? So now it's like it's gonna be even tougher now to plow these waters and really get where I need to be. Or at this point I'm just swimming through muddy waters. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I'm still swimming through muddy waters. I have not gotten to that clear water yet. But y'all get the books. I'm still writing my books, the children's books, Who's the Bully Now and Serenity's Wild Tale. It's my two children's books. I got another one coming behind those, but I think I'm going to do another poetry book. My two poetry books, Thoughts of a Rising Soul and Thoughts of a Dying Soul. THAWTS is spelled thoughts. THAWTS. I did that on purpose so that people can find me more easily on Amazon and stuff like that. So yeah, Thoughts of a Dying Soul, Thoughts of a Rising Soul, Who's the Bully Now, and Serenity's Wild Tale. These are subjects and subject matters that are close to my heart. So I decided to write about it. Get the books. If you don't, you're going to starve yourself out and people that you love. Because my writing, I'm not here to colorize your ears and sound all pretty and whatever. No, I'm hitting you in the head. I'm like that female Tupac. I'm like that female DMX. I'm hitting you in the head with stuff. Get the books, y'all. It's not a game. And see, back then, when I was around the industry, I was around Tupac's age. I was the same age. So basically, I had things to say, but nobody was listening. And so now I'm fighting to get my words heard. So get the books, please. Thoughts of a Rising Soul, Thoughts of a Dying Soul. You can reach out to me at Thought Poet. That's THAWTTPOETT 24@yahoo.com. Reach out to me. I do check my emails occasionally. No, I'm going to start checking them more because I know the smart people, you're going to reach out. You're going to get the books and you're going to be blessed by my words. And this is the Thought Poet, Thoughts of a Dying Soul. Uplift for the Gift. Uplift for the Gift. Uplift for the Gift is the name of the show. I'm here to uplift for the gift. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see you soon. I'm ready for interviews. Let's go. All right? And definitely, I want y'all to tune in to Lord have mercy, I drew a blank. On the Town with Tanya. On the Town with Tanya. Sunday evenings, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune into On the Town with Tanya. T-A-N, I believe it's T-A-N-Y-A. Her show is hot. She gives the artists and the voice, she gives the voice to people to display their artistic talents. And we appreciate her for that. And I was glad to be on her show. That was an awesome show. And all the shows she has is awesome. So y'all tune in to her. And definitely get the books and be blessed. See y'all later. Peace out.